November 12, 2022. In the small college town of Moscow, Idaho, students gathered with friends. Restaurants and bars stayed busy. It was another ordinary Saturday night. And as the evening came to an end, 4 University of Idaho students returned to the King Roadhouse, never imagining that by morning, their home would become the center of one of America's most closely followed murder investigations. As the night drew to a close, the King Roadhouse gradually fell quiet. Outside, the streets of Moscow were almost empty. Inside, the 4 students had returned home after spending the evening with friends. And the small college town settled into the early hours of November 13th. By sunrise, everything had changed. A 911 call brought police to the house, where officers discovered a crime scene unlike anything the community had ever experienced. As news of the killing spread, the quiet university town was thrust into the national spotlight. Detectives launched an extensive investigation, collecting forensic evidence, reviewing surveillance footage, and conducting hundreds of interviews. Weeks later, investigators asked the public for help identifying a white Hyundai Elantra, seen near the King Roadhouse during the early morning hours. The vehicle would become one of the investigation's most significant leads, bringing detectives one step closer to identifying the person responsible. The investigation eventually led detectives to Bryan Kohberger, a criminology graduate student studying in nearby Washington State. In July 2025, Kohberger pleaded guilty to the murders of Ethan Chapin, Kaylee Goncalves, Xana Kernodle, and Madison Mogen. He was sentenced to 4 consecutive life sentences without the possibility of parole. Although justice was eventually served, the loss felt by their families can never truly be measured.